It's our Fair Pod Show. It's our Fair Pod Show. We all love the It's our Fair Pod Show.
G'day, I'm Liam, one of the hosts of the show. I also have Ben here.
Present.
We have Belle.
G'day.
And, of course, producer Andy.
Present.
Biggest fan of ghee, the cooking instrument.
No.
Well, it's not really an instrument. It's more of
ingredient.
an ingredient. Yeah, wrong choice of words. Anyway, guys, quick off-air podcast today. I have a point of business. Just wanted to talk about some potential leave.
Kidding. Are you serious?
I know. Well, look, I think
So none of us knew what this off-air was about. Liam just said he had an order of business.
Yep.
We were all like, is it necessary? And he said yes.
pretty
This is
necessary.
what happens. We move to Melbourne and you guys just go, well...
Excuse you, Belle Jackson, but Liam had an idea for a video and he wanted to film it today. And then you said, can we do it another day because you had a gym class to go to?
And to be fair, that's the kind of Ben and Liam hustle that you're just going to have to learn.
Yeah.
Well, it's
You know?
hard because the 12-15 class is so perfect because then I get the rest of the day off instead
We
of
have
going
never-
home napping
we
and
never
then
finish
going
it.
to the gym
This-
later.
The role in this little TikTok idea I had would suit a sort of male-female, but we'll just chuck a tea towel over Ben's head and make him...
Well, what's funnier? Is it funnier if it's me or is it funnier if it's
What's
you
not
guys?
funny is your attitude.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is your
well,
attitude towards this team.
Belle was telling me, we were talking about the other producers that work on the other radio shows in Melbourne yesterday.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get a little bit of a lay of the land. And apparently the guy at Fox, what's his name?
I don't want to name and shame.
Well, people could Google it.
Leon.
No, he's a friend of ours. I
we
like
know Leon,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's a
So
good guy.
apparently his whole thing is like, everyone out by 12.
Well, okay.
That's just
They
when...
also have 7 producers though, so you know.
That's pretty good. That's a smart...
That's just when we're getting started.
Yeah.
That's a smart way of... I think, we used to work until like...
3.
Yeah, which is just dumb because it's like you think you're going to do a better show, but then you burn out.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you're like, oh, let's do this skit and things that take or like recording songs about suburbs that no one likes. I had a lot of fun with them. Anyway,
Back to the order of business.
back to the order of business. I have like a long-term leave that I wanted to pencil in. Like it's
What do you mean long term?
What?
As in it's
Oh, as in
far away?
honeymoon?
far away. It's far away. It's like 4 years away.
You want to go to the World Cup?
So
Are you serious? It only just
No.
finished this morning.
And then I've also got some leave this year, which I'll get to. So, yeah, obviously the World Cup final, and I'm thinking, geez, I've got that World Cup fever, I've got that itch. And I worked out that my 30th birthday is going to be when the World Cup's on next time, 4 years.
So is it on at the end of the
birthday's
year?
in June.
Is it on the end of the year now because of COVID and stuff? Is that
No,
why?
because
no.
Qatar is 50 degrees
So
in
hot.
June, July.
So normally it's in.
Yeah, normally it's always around my birthday. In fact, that famous game when Australia won their first ever World Cup game, Tim Cahill did the boxing on the corner flag. We beat Japan 3-1. That was my 10th birthday back in Germany in 2006.
Right, so you want to pencil in some leave in 4 years?
I might go to Mexico for a week or so.
Is it in Mexico, is it?
Well, it's in Mexico, Canada, and America, which is kind of annoying
I
because
thought it was always in one country.
Yeah, well, there was the Japan Seoul Korea thing in 2002, but bar that, it's always in one country. But it's a bit of a pain in the ass, I think, to get to all the different countries.
Hang
Like
on,
that's
I'm
a
confused. Wait, so you're going for the whole thing, or you're just going?
Oh
for like
no, I'll just see what I don't know. I'm just flagging it now.
How
with the
long
team.
would you need?
Yeah, how long are you taking off?
Couple of weeks.
Why don't you go for the survey break? Because there's always a survey break at that
Yeah,
time
just
of year.
time the World Cup with the survey
The World Cup is the 8th of June 26 to the 3rd of July 26. So I'm guessing survey
I
break
might
would
get
either
the
be the
tail
final
end.
2 or 1 weeks of
Yeah, you can obviously.
Yeah,
if
but
we
I
have
mean,
survey breaks,
I would
go
rather
whenever.
see the Australia games. I suppose we've got to qualify first.
It
and all of
probably
that.
will coincide a little bit with the break, so it should be fine.
Yeah, I just go on the survey break.
It's my 30th. It's my special treat to myself going to see the Australia. Anyway, it's fine. We'll work that out.
But it won't be your 30th because 30th will be on your birthday. But your birthday, Australia won't be competing.
Yes, they will.
So you think they're
When
gonna
does
make
it start?
Starts on the 8th of June.
Yeah. So
When's your birthday?
13th of June. So like
Oh, right.
my birthday would be the start of the World Cup.
Yeah, I appreciate the 4-year heads up. I do appreciate that.
It's 4 years, guys.
Ratings break would be
Make
at
it
the
work.
end of the World Cup, probably.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be fine.
Well, I
What's
suppose
what's this one
we
coming
also
up soon?
could get the arse by then. Or hopefully
Exactly.
creaming it, and then I can just be like, I'll just take off whenever I want to take off.
Can I offer you a alternative suggestion?
Yes.
Would it be okay if we did the show
Yes,
from
absolutely.
from America?
That would be great.
Would love that.
That would be cool.
Yeah, for my take on it would be
I would
either
do that.
we
That would be
go
great.
overseas and do the show over there and we all go
Yep,
together.
That'd be cool.
Or if you do get the time off, we all get the same time off. I don't want to do the show with just Belle.
What about...
And I'm sure Belle doesn't want to do the show just with me. I feel like if we can all stay together.
Yeah, but for the integrity of the show, we should keep the show going. You can't just be like,
Oh,
well, we're off for a month.
All right,
Worst
I
case,
think- I think-
look at it this way. Worst case, if Liam has to go,
Yes.
you and I'll be just fine, Belle.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, ideally, we'd all be together.
Yeah, okay.
Someone has to panel back in Australia.
Oh, really? Well, hang on,
Oh,
but Liam can't.
why is
Let's
Liam
see if
on the
Liam
wheel?
got stuck here.
Andy
the
just
wheel-
puts it on the
Andy's
wheel.
brought out the wheel.
The
But
wheel
Liam,
will decide who's
why is
paneling.
Liam on the wheel?
Belle,
Unfortunately, Belle, you'll be pressing the buttons back home in Melbourne, and
wow,
Andy, Ben,
I
and
love the
myself will
World
be.
Cup. I might come too.
But yeah, no, it's interesting that you mentioned the show of just Belle and Ben, because I thought, that's the thing that you think about now, because I've never missed a day of work. Ben and I have never had a sick day. But obviously there's that dynamic, like if someone is sick, the show can still go on a lot easier rather than there just being one person.
Yep.
Not that it's ever been a problem. But there is one a little closer, to be specific, August next year. I think the day would be August 18th next year. I was going to try and duck over to Bali for the weekend for a wedding.
What?
So, friend's wedding. So,
How
Yeah,
close
just
is the
can't
friend?
you just do the show on Friday and then jump on a plane?
Yeah.
it's a pretty tight turnaround. It's also an
Oh.
Indian wedding, so it's 3 days. So,
Just go
They
for the main. Go
really-
for the main day.
Just go for the actual ceremony.
Yeah, go for the actual ceremony on the Saturday. I'm
pretty sure it's
assuming.
all the ceremony. I think it's very disrespectful to say that the whole thing's not the... I don't know. We'll just see how we go. But I'm just flagging. I'm flagging early Bali.
Like you said,
I
we might
think
be
Bali
axed by then,
trip.
so-
What we
and
could do in
World Cup
seriousness
trip.
is, I think you could get away with. We could plan ahead and get that Friday show filled with
we
content.
Friday's in
We
the
could do it with
can.
this year. Yeah.
And then you could leave on Thursday.
Yep.
You've got Friday, Saturday, and you come back on Sunday.
Yeah. And I'll be a bit tired, but it'll be fine. I'll have a tan and stuff. And
That's your problem.
Hair braids. But also, I think the rule is everyone gets one. So last year...
With at least 6 months' notice.
This year I went to Splendor. What was your... Well, Belle had about 10 because she was just sick every second
So then,
day.
if I don't use mine, which I never do, what do I get?
You stockpile them. So
Oh,
you get
do not
Oh.
stockpile
Ben
them.
gets-
How many do I stockpile?
I don't think
One
you-
day a year?
I don't think you stockpile them.
No.
I think you
use it or lose
you
it.
use it and then it's
No way.
so
you
Ben,
can't say
for
that, 'cause
example,
now
I was thinking...
that means I can have tomorrow off.
I was thinking a good one for you, for your one, could be, if you wanted to get over earlier for the Live Golf at Grange in South Australia. That could be your one.
Hey, you can
I
do the
think-
show from there, though.
No, I'm just going on Saturday, Sunday.
That's fine.
See? Puts the show first.
Yeah.
But if you want to, I'm just saying you've got one.
Hang on. What do I get for not using mine? Because if I lose it at the end of the year, I expect compensation. Like if you at work, you get paid out if you don't use your holidays.
not all leave. You don't get paid out sick leave.
It's not sick leave though.
It's just the one rule. Like if it gets one,
Well, yeah, make you...
Everyone gets one a year.
Yeah.
I used my one this year.
Hang on.
You're
sorry.
flying by the seat of your
Are we
pants.
saying one scheduled day off, or you get one sick day?
I think it's one day where we sneakily pre-record a show.
It's one day you can have a selfish act.
A
Like,
selfish
right,
act.
right,
So,
right,
like, the only reason we pre-recorded a show this year, the one time, was so I could go to Splendor.
Yeah.
And it got
So I
rained
didn't
out.
use mine either. Although I wasn't
No,
on
but
the
you-
air.
yeah, you're always off.
No.
And you,
No.
And you were off on Jan 26th, I believe. Weren't you?
No, we all worked on that day.
What day did you take then? Anzac Day.
Anzac Day.
You took that Monday
The
off.
day after Anzac Day, yes. But again, that was like
Selfish.
scheduled ahead. It was never a, oh,
That was your one, though.
You're
Yeah, but I was a producer then, it doesn't count.
you're moments away from a migraine.
I'm due for one.
Andy,
I'm
have
just
you,
warning you.
Has Andy had one? Not from memory.
Not a selfish act, but I'm not on air either, so it doesn't. If in theory I went under the bus,
Yes.
you wouldn't need to pre-record the show. I would expect you to all rock up and do the show.
Yeah.
that
Look,
day.
I'm just flagging those things with the team. So I think this is the right place to do it.
What I don't get is why Ben seems to run a little bit of a protection racket for you, whereas my thing would be that's fine. You can have the day off, but you have to cop it as a day off. Whereas Ben wants to preserve the we've never had the day off.
I think we've just worked on the show for longer than you guys.
Well, you can't
So
say
we-
you've never had a day off now
Well, I
because
haven't.
He hasn't.
Liam, no, but
show
he
still went
did
to
for
air.
Splendor.
Everyone gets one.
See, he protects me. He protects the one
This is what
sacred
I'm talking
rule.
about. I'm
This is
fine
a
with it.
rule. This is a
Fine with
rule we started long before we met you. Everyone gets one.
Everyone gets one.
And it
Yeah,
took
but I get
it
migraines
took me,
every few
it took
months.
me
We
about
don't-
eight or 9 years to use one.
Yeah, we don't often
You know?
tell this story. When Liam and I first met on the first day of radio, and we shook each other's hands,
Yeah.
and the first thing we said to each other before we even said hello was,
Yeah.
everyone gets one.
Everyone gets one. And we knew what we were talking about. It was
a weird telepathic
link.
thing.
It's a weird link. And, you guys have had the fortune of, jumping on the
Fortune.
Yeah.
the power train that is
I
the
just
show.
before this wraps up, I'd like to flag that I haven't used.
No, yeah.
mine ever.
And we respect you for that, to be fair.
I don't love that they expire. I love
I'm all for the carryover.
that. Okay.
Can I get in on
Wait,
this?
no,
Do I get one?
what if you have a baby? You want more than one. I suppose that's technically
Well, I
paternity
feel like
leave.
baby would trump the baby. If I want time off, I'll have time
Hang
off.
on,
Still
so
a
if
day
you
off.
have a baby, though, does that mean I'm doing the show with Belle
Yes.
for
3 weeks.
Just forget my
3
name
weeks?
for a second.
I was going to say her, and then I was like, that's just disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to do a show with she, and yeah, it would just be us two. And I guess Andy would panel.
I'm sure I'd do like crosses. Like I'd check in.
Nah, I don't care.
Okay.
I want to hear about it.
Nah, Belsic doesn't care. I'm out.
Oh, are you serious?
No, you would.
He's not going to. He's no way he's going to do it now.
Yeah, now
I
I'm like,
expect you to bring the baby in.
That bridge has been burned.
What if we end up having kids at the same time? So then with Belle just have to do the show by
So
herself.
you, Liam. Oh, Ben's having a kid. Quick, I better have a
Yeah,
kid too.
I think it'd just be Belle.
You just have to be you.
Actually, let's imagine that.
Hey,
Let's imagine.
if I wanted to, I would get pregnant at a drop of a hat.
Let's
Just-
imagine.
you watch.
This is the Belle show right now. This is what it'd sound like.
Oh, do you want me to talk?
I mean, I'd tune out. It
Yeah, not much going on that.
wasn't very riveting, was it?
Now, she was caught by surprise then, so let's give her another
I
chance.
thought you were going to play a sound effect or something.
Go ahead, Bill.
Hey, good morning. You're listening to Nova 100 with me, Belle Jackson. Just the Belle Jackson show. We got rid of Ben and Liam. How much better is it? So good. I hope you're having a great morning. Thanks for listening. After 8 o'clock, we're going to be asking the question, do you really need to have a kid? Answer is probably not.
It was better than your first shot.
It sounds pretty good, actually. Yeah, I like how you were.
I like. Do you really need a kid? I like.
Yeah,
that.
that's like pretty
Thanks.
good. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'll book the flights then. And looking forward to it, guys. Under the one rule, I think everyone's pretty safe there.